I'm singing a song to every follower. 1, 2. It's getting late now, but I've plugged in my drum machine. I'm singing to my current queen. Yeah, you know who I mean. It's lipstick, lipstick, cigarettes. Now the pumping of my drum machine, singing to my favorite queen. Yeah, you guys know who I mean. It's lipstick, lipstick, cigarettes. Got up at 8:30 today on my way to Spanish lesson. Yeah, taking it easy because of the foot, even though it feels like it's back on the mend and sort of back to normal, just because many years ago when I had plantar heel pain, it was agonising, and some days I couldn't go into work because I couldn't walk basically. But I feel like from today it's going to be better. I'm going to look for a walking route which is around 6,000 steps in the morning rather than knocking out the full 10k. Just thought that yesterday I hit 13,000 steps and I went for a walk after work. It was about an hour. It was like a meandering walk. But the rest I just did my normal day. But I think because I'm building in practices like parking a little further away and trying to get a few steps where possible, that I'm kind of picking up those steps and compounding them throughout the day.
Actually, I'm going to give you a new one, sorry, excuse me. And then we'll write down what it means in English.
Just went into that music studio and had a look, didn't get any footage, not sure. I'm writing a song for every follower. Evie Spam, here I am, singing songs to you on Saturday afternoon. Evie Spam, I'm singing songs to you on Saturday afternoon. Evie Spam. We've done 5,505 steps today, and it's 5:58 on Saturday. I'm going to go home, park the car, and go for a little walk, and that should be easy enough to pick up. Get a bit of this. I shaved my head with some clippers, but I've quite liked the look of the completely skin shave that I've seen on other guys, so I'm just kind of giving that a go. Hopefully I don't cut my head too much, but yeah, feels nice and smooth. Here you go, bald head, only one small cut there. Hard to see actually. I'm sure I probably missed some on the back. But yeah, I like how it looks. Looks a bit more, looks neater to me. It's weird. I've been cutting my hair on the lowest grade on the clippers, and for some reason I look at it sometimes and go, that looks a bit long. So yeah, it's nice to see it nice and short. We're at 6,000 and something steps, and I've just been lounging around at home, and now just going to go for a little lap, and that should put me quite close to 10. That's a plant called Jack by the Hedge, and it has a kind of mustardy taste. I decided this morning that I'm going to try and walk in the mornings for a short while and actually gather some greens to have with my kind of omelette scrambled eggs in the morning. So that could be nettles or Jack by the Hedge. In fact, tomorrow morning I might come this way just because I know that's here and harvest some, maybe harvest a handful of nettles as well. Perhaps it's deeper towards the field, which doesn't look like it's been sprayed with any kind of pesticides or anything like that, or herbicides. Yeah, and adding that to my eggs because I've got lots of vegetables, but not much greens, not many greens. And green leafy things are really good for you, especially things like nettles and Jack by the Hedge and things that grow in your local area. So yeah, bringing back some simple foraging. I'm writing a song for every follower. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. Tilly pink ribbon, I'm writing you a song. 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 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. I'm here again in this kind of stretch of daffodils, and it smells beautiful. This is sort of interesting. I think I mentioned the other day, God, it's really hard to speak with the light in your eyes like this. I think I mentioned the other day that I had a record. What's that? Oh, there's loads of cows in the field. Yeah, I mentioned the other day that I was trying to bring some music down off Spotify due to it. I don't know if I actually mentioned this. I'm trying to bring some music down off Spotify because Spotify reinvests its profit into war machines. It's invested 600 million over into AI, war drones, etc. Anyway, the label I was chatting to was claiming they were going to bring down the music and then just weren't doing it. And that was over the course of 5 months. And then they finally relented, even though they'd been saying they'd do it the whole time, and said they'd take it down. And then when they came to taking it down, they realised that they hadn't actually uploaded it. It was actually done through, they'd stuck their name on the front end of it, but it was another record label who'd uploaded it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I then emailed that label and they said they're not going to bring down the music because they paid an advance of £1,200 for the privilege of exploiting those songs however they saw fit, and showed me a document which told me that over the course of, I think the music was released in 2020, 2019, 2021 maybe, and over the course of those potentially 6 or 7 years, the music had generated a total of, I think it's 33 pence. That's from thousands and thousands of plays on Spotify. So not only is Spotify reinvesting profits into the mechanics of war, it also pays abhorrently. So to get my music removed from Spotify, I'm going to have to pay this record label back £1,200, which I can't really afford to do at the moment, but I'll see if I can negotiate with them, but I'll let you know. Hope that doesn't sound too random and niche, but yeah, in the process of bringing all the songs down that I've written off Spotify. It's interesting, this tree kind of blocks the path. It's incredible, that's quite a small, thin tree. It's so heavy. I didn't really say much about this studio that I went to see, so it's quite small, and it's by a main road, and it's got hasn't got a backyard, there's got no parking. It's a former council toilet block, and yeah, I can see why no one has bought it, because I can't see what you could possibly convert it into. Maybe a restaurant, but it's on kind of like the outskirts of Clacton, so I don't know if there's much call for it, like the outskirts of the main bit of Clacton. Yeah. The estate agent said that initially the owner had lots of offers, or had a handful of offers, and they thought, oh wow, this is the start of something, and they, rather than selling it as probably they should have done, they decided to hold on to it and wait for more offers to come in, which is sort of in my benefit in a way, because that means they probably just would be looking to get rid of it now, hopefully, because they're surely having to pay some sort of rates on it. Maybe. I sell things online, so for example I'm selling a wood burner at the moment, which I've got to have a skip, and I've just priced it low because I want to get rid of it, and people are messaging saying, oh, I'll come and get it, blah blah. No one's come to get it yet. And if someone said to me, look, I've got it for 40 quid, if someone said, oh, I'll come and get it, I'll be there in 10 minutes, will you take 20 quid? I'll just say, yeah, sure. So this property is up for £41,000. I haven't got that money. I don't think I could even, unfortunately, being self-employed, although last year I turned over a lot of money for me, I had to kind of put quite a lot back into my work, so I ultimately didn't see much in terms of profit. I don't think I even had to pay tax. I say I don't think because I haven't been asked to pay tax yet, so it must mean that my self-assessment has been approved. And the only way I could get it would be through a commercial mortgage, which, as far as I'm aware, is a lot different to a traditional mortgage. All I can really think of is offering a very low offer, and I don't have much in the way of savings, but pulling as much money as I can together, maybe, and selling a lot of my equipment. This is all quite, I need to kind of be doing this now to have the money, selling my equipment, and then maybe, I don't know, doing a crowdfunder, looking for funding, or asking for money from friends or from family or something. But I don't really think that's appropriate, because I think if you're asking people to invest in a business, which this is kind of what it would be, it's not a business that's going to make any money, so they're not going to see their turnover. It's kind of just, it's essentially looking for a purpose-built studio which I can use rather than renting somewhere, because there's nowhere for me to rent. It's more akin to a loan, and a loan based on your profits for the past 3 years, for which mine have been, I haven't made it, but my profits are like nothing. We're at 11,700 now, So there we go. I was just thinking, perhaps rather than trying to invest in a, I don't know if it's still coming through there or if it's coming through the phone, trying to invest in a dedicated studio, maybe a logical, smaller, more manageable next step would be to try and invest in like a motorhome, camper van, short wheelbase, high top that I could use for recording music in. So it'd be like an upgrade from my car to kind of something a bit bigger. I'm writing a song for every follower. What on earth could it mean to be followed by copious amounts of beans? Yeah,